into thinking your sleep pattern's not messed up. Thor. Is this the same guy as Thor is here that we played yesterday? Again, on this map I go Gate Forge now, like if I wanted to really win. I don't think this map is good at all if they open pull first, of any kind. And on NA they like to, you know, pull first is a much more common thing here, so... It's not ideal. I've been having some success with my 2 base all in stuff. Well, you still can rush them if they go hatch first. But especially on a short rush distance map like this one, I think it's quite short anyway. I have the numbers written down somewhere because Uko at the start of every season does it. And he gave them to me, so pretty sure Nightshade was one of the shorter ones. So 12 pulls obviously more common on the shorter ones. Just inherently being stronger is a nice thing. Looks like it's a... oh my goodness. It's a spicy hatch first.
They're attacking our cute little pros. Minerals now. Get 'em.
Oh my god. I don't, yeah. Didn't need to take that hit. I should have had shields and got out of there with the probe. So now we're in big trouble. Yeah, I realized a bit late that he had done what he'd done.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Minerals now. Get 'em.
Realistically, I shouldn't 2-gate from here. I mean 2-robo from here. So I'm gonna go into 3-gate disruptors, but we're late. Still should be fine, we'll see. Should be able to get away with that without getting punished for it. And we need another pylon here in case he just goes and Bane busts us. In fact, from the amount of lings that he made, probably just want to do that now. Because that wasn't a small amount of lings that he made. I don't see any more Zerglings stream across, so maybe not. It's got speed. Oh no, it is Banix. But it looks like he's gonna do the main, the proxy. So I don't need that as much. Yeah.
Pylon is being roughed up. Minerals now. Get 'em.
So I should be pretty ahead now, but it's Zerg, so can't count on it. Like if he gets a good links around or something, I'm still super dead. Or he can just A-click Zerglings at me. Maybe that'll be a problem.
We need more Artosis pylon. I mean, no. You can't work. Enough mineral. And they're out.
Not really.
Here.
Gee. Zerg is disgusting. Zergling printer going brrrr. No, Zerg can be amazing. Like, you can make such good plays with Zerg. It can be. It's just people choose not to. They just choose to stick on Zerglings for the whole game, and that makes the game a little bit less amazing. But like when I watch Serral, or I watch Rogue, or I watch Dark, or I watch Reyna, like I'm like, that's cool. Unless it's ZvZ, which is really boring. Even that, like Reyna against Serral, has been interesting. Well played, streamer. I would have tilted off the face of the earth. Yeah, well, we held. Just gotta try, Loney. Sometimes you get flattened, and sometimes you do a cool, little cheeky catch-up. Yeah, let's have a look at this drone. What was he doing? Yeah, he's looking for it before the Overlord sees anything. Terratex made a good point though. I need to be thinking about his second Overlord timing and understanding what that means. There wasn't one in his natural this game though. He didn't make an Overlord after... Wait, what? What on earth am I looking at? I'm so confused. Drone, and now you make Overlords. No, we make 2 drones, take a gas, cancel it, and make a 15 hatch with a metagame drone on the low ground. I was none the wiser. This is an early hatchery, and I didn't realize. A 39-second hatchery. Грим, ты думаешь, что он читер или что? Я думаю, что это метагейм, что он знал, что я буду флатонить. Но я не уверен. Because like, look at his second overlord right now. It doesn't exist. He doesn't have one. And he's looking for that. So his overlord's just seen it and his drone's already on the way. This is the first actual knowledge of the in-game information he has. And then... Or was this gonna... No, it wasn't. I was gonna be like, is it gonna be his pool? But look at his minerals. There's no way that's gonna be a pool. Yeah, he knew it was a cannon rush and did some wonky 15 hatch. Either that or he just blind counters cannon rush every game with a build that doesn't really make much sense either. Like, it doesn't make much sense what he did. Why do you need a 15 hatch? What does it get you? Like, it doesn't help defend this cannon rush. It doesn't help get like creep up or something that you need. Still, I made mistakes here. I got zapped twice or attacked twice by the drone there. I thought I would squeeze out to the right and I squeeze out to the left because he's blocking it. And then I get hit again in a second. So this is a big mistake. Right now, I'm gonna let him attack me again. I should have got out with this drone probe alive. Like, he should have 3 bars of health, so well, 12 health and 20 shields. When this pylon dies, I swoop out of there and I build more pylons with the probe. I get another cannon up, or at least try, right? So mistakes from me for sure. But you see how his build just doesn't make sense? Then he takes his gas. His gas, which he took really early, he then starts mining from it at a random time. Just doesn't make any sense at all. Yeah, now he's mining from his gas to get like a really wonky speed timing. By the way, think about how clever it is to get an observer. Like, just being able to know it was a vein bust, super good. I'm gonna do that more. 1 year of potato farming, that's right. The early hatch is for Ling Flood, but then his hatch doesn't time with his pool. It's a Ling Flood build. Dan, thank God I have your IQ in chat. Maybe I need food. Lone, he's cranky, he's hangry. Hangry at Zerg and hangry at food. So you think this is an honest build, Dan? It's a Ling Flood build. A Ling Flood build is just what it is. No, but like, is it... I didn't think this was a legitimate build, if you get what I mean. As I say, if you know it's a barcode or something and you're like, there's a good chance this is a cannon rush coming, I'll open this build, that's fine, right? You're still playing fair. The drone on the low ground stuff is a bit more obnoxious, but still it's like, whatever, you don't know it's going to happen, so it's a risk you take, you lose some minerals if it doesn't happen. I mean, actually the early hatch is to stop a probe from blocking it, right? You see like a 14 hatch in GSL. It's just, it's never a 15 hatch. Like, he does the gas trick to get another drone out. I think in Wings of Liberty someone did the maths and found that it's better to just not do the gas trick. It's an actual thing and you got a diamond player to beat Rob with it. What do you mean you got a diamond player? Like, you gave him some coaching on this build, you gave him the stream link for Rob, and then you sniped him with this guy and coached him. Oh, what does it mean? Wait, in a tournament? Because that's really rude. You actually trained a diamond player to do this. Oh, okay. At least it wasn't in a tournament. CSL. Oh, okay. That's the college StarCraft League, right? Like Tespa. ET Pone Home, you're a Zerg player, right? So, can someone explain to me the gas trick? CSL is a tournament. Okay. Yukon Science at its best. So, is there a reason for the gas trick? Because I thought it was quite obsolete. ET, do you do this build? Let me know, because as I say, it's good to know legitimate builds, because when I look at this, I'm like, what the heck is this? Alright, so he's got his pull, I assume, on a regular timing for the build that he's doing. He hasn't seen the probe until now, so perhaps he's delaying his pull, but very unlikely. He'd get it at the time he was going to, so now. It's going to finish in 46 seconds. It's going to come in, it was 50 seconds on the hatch, right? So the pull finishes, and then the hatch finishes a bit later. But I guess that's the idea. Now we can just spam lings and get speed. But I messed up his build because of the cannon rush. Okay. Now I understand. When does he see this proxy? Alright, these two Zerglings. Alright, I think I was a bit, what's the word? Trigger happy with my accusations. This is what a law degree tells you guys. It's always better to accuse and then let your opponent defend himself. Guilty until proven innocent. It's a very important tenet of the legal system. Then the NA Zergs into my cannons to do some shield damage there, so I felt super ahead at this point. 11 drones, so yeah, he never had much of an intention to macro. Like, yeah. He was Baneling Nest, and then he's literally just got 11 drones. I had no idea, because like the Baneling bust wasn't that good, because he lost so many Zerglings. You don't macro from this opener? Well, okay, macro, but at least like one base saturation, right? He can defend. He can just drone up, and I won't be able to do much about it. In fact, faking this Baneling bust would have been the high IQ move. He just goes up there with the lings, and then runs back down and goes all the way back to his main. I've built like 3 cannons, immortal recall when they're on the ramp. It wasn't instant recall, but once I saw, you know, once I saw Zerglings on my ramp, I think that's when we recall. Because I was confused. I saw lings here, and then I saw a Baneling bust. So I was like, are you Baneling busting the proxy and I just can't see the Banelings, only the Zerglings? Or are you doing a cheeky 2-prong? Which it was a 2-prong. He could have probably just killed my proxy with that, I don't know. I think the fake Baneling bust at the main would have been the IQ play though. Then I put so much in my main, and you just go and use all of this at the proxy, or just defend and drone up. This was high IQ from him. He knows that my probe wants to rebuild the pylon, and he goes for the probe. Either that, or it's an NA hack, where if there's a probe in a certain radius, the lings instantly attack it, regardless of what else is around that probe. I'm open to both suggestions. This was cute, by the way. The fact that this probe doesn't die, it just sits here and gets munched. It's in between the pylon and the shield battery. And then we out micro him really heavily here. Like, this is just an A-clip from him. I mean, he puts a couple of lings on the other side there at some point. But this was such a meme of a interaction. My Immortal's still stuck here, so I can't get him to help. I really wanted him to go, but I was like, if I leave with this Warp Prism and he attacks, there's no way I'm holding. This is a completely Prism micro-based hold. I mean, that's a fair point, Dan. That's a fair point. I guess I should just say, I am microing him. He's getting so microed right now. To be fair, it's Zerglings. Like, what can you do with Zerglings? It's not that much micro. It's not going to pull an injured Zergling back and save it or something. But mostly it was just splitting the Zerglings on either side of that pylon. Turkish on fire today. It's the wit and intellect that you get from being 4 nationalities. That cultural mesh. Very rich interaction. Yeah, I don't know, I should have probably picked up the sentries and the adepts there, but I was worried about losing my stalkers for some reason. When they're warping in, they're vulnerable, right? I actually forget the mechanic. They take more damage, I think, when they're warping in. I should know this, but it's one of these things. Does it say it's being materialized by a warp gate? I'm pretty sure they take more damage when they're warping in. Dan, why are you not streaming? I can pass you this fat host if you like.
And there.
And I got a G. Feels good. Sorry about the downtime there, guys. I've been streaming for 3 or 4 hours now and I'm feeling it, so I wanted a little bit of a replay watching break. I learned that one from Hubsayer. Just watch some replay. No one's the wiser that you're having a relax. So it was a 15 hatch after Gastric, because if I say 15 hatch, I assume he goes like Overlord and then a 15 hatch, but is that a thing, or do you just always Gastric for a 15 hatch? Because 15 hatch to me was always very common. I think you still go Drone, Overlord, and then Drone, Hatch. You start with 12, 13, 14, 15. Drone, Overlord, Drone, Hatch. And then that's a quick hatch to stop you getting pro blocked. Зерк мог и победить, просто когда он сломал тебе стену на мейне, надо было параллельно атаковать прокси. Это да, это точно, он бы гораздо лучше трейд сделал. Relinor said that Zerg should have attacked the proxy with the Zerglings whilst I was dealing with the Banelings. Или все силы кинут на main. Да, это тоже. If he had his Zerglings at my main. I mean, I had 3 cannons and an Immortal in there which didn't die. Or 1 cannon died. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, he should have been fine, but because he metagame. Well, no, he didn't metagame, but he blocked the cannon rush from happening. So he was ahead. He threw from there. Just like, look at the income here. It's just half. All game. Jplex is in my chat. He's appearing offline, which is unsettling. NA is the best, it's true. Heckin' Cuddle 2-0'd Soul today. Wow. Exactly, Dan. I'm passing you the mantle. It's time for a 10-year streak to out... What's the word? What's the word? One up me is a 10-year streak, Dan. I believe in you.